I play with a triple Chaos Sorcerer deck on Duelist Grounds, and I'm like, well, I'm doing decent with it now, but I've actually started playing seriously instead of just screwing around. It just makes the format so much worse.
Yeah, though it does exist in the format. So, Patsy, get back in here. I'll have to get that dog later. I don't care enough right now. Okay, let's see if anyone's joined in as I just shared the link everywhere. I should probably share it on Dueling Book too. I know at least a few people that would join purely because it's me versus you. Even though I'm pretty sure you're just going to steamroll me.
I don't know. Depends.
Okay, is anyone here at the moment or no? As I need to know if you guys are able to hear Cameron over there. Yeah, sec. Okay, well they're actually able to hear you, so that's a miracle. And normally when I try doing this with someone on Discord, nobody's able to hear the other person. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly host up a room.
All right. So let's see here. I've got 7 goat control lists to choose from.
I have the one Go control list, and then the others are just random rogue decks. Also, should I host it with singles with siding, or best out of 3, or singles no siding? What do you want me to do?
Single with siding. Just there's no reason to side, but if you want to, I guess go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do singles with siding. And also, we got House of Champions here, who's invaded, and then he goes ahead and leaves. That's the high point of the stream for me. Now let's go ahead and see if I can play against Cameron and not get my butt kicked. Also, I'm going to just click on that so that I hopefully don't get in trouble by YouTube.
All right.
Anyway, good luck, have fun, and best of luck to you. Also, I didn't realize this, but House of Champions profile picture is him in a Santa hat. I did not notice that until now. As was I, Daniel. Oh God. Okay, so what are you gonna grab out of my?
Well, I guess I'll roll again.
Sure. Or you'll just keep rolling because you keep getting 6.
All right. Let's hit that.
And you got a Magician of Fate.
Nice. Exceptional.
Yeah, definitely is a pretty good snipe. And I guess I'll also send.
You see, this is why we play best of 5, because this card exists.
That, and I have no idea what I want to send out of my hand. I guess we'll send. We'll send this out of my hand, I guess. And thanks, Skycac. This is going to be staying up on YouTube whether I win or lose. Anyway, is that good?
Yeah, sure.
Gee, thank you, Daniel. You're so supportive. I'm surprised that no one's actually in the Watchers chat over there. Fair enough, Daniel. I know what I want to do here. And I guess for now, just pass. And this video is going to be going up regardless, Skycat. Whether or not I win or lose, it's staying uploaded. Although at the moment, it looks like it's probably going to be a loss, or at least game 1 will be.
Sure.
Now let's see what you set. Oh, I guess let's not see what you set. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, not like there's any real negation in this format anyway. Well, I guess there's Solemn Judgment, but why on earth would I Solemn Judgment that? Oh yeah, I forgot the Divine Wrath was in this format. I think I would know that since...
Not.
Oh wait, Divine Wrath wasn't in this format?
I mean, it is, but it's almost like it's not.
Okay, because I know that CERN's list has like double Divine Wrath or something like that.
Card's awful.
Well, CERN's deck is also literally just pure concentrated cancer. And I mean that in the most painful way possible. Like, he runs, like, I think double Solemn Judgment, he runs Marauding Captain, he runs just so much cancer. Wait, what do I get if I manage to win then, Skycat? Do I get $5? Oh hey, look, we're finally getting watchers there.
One hold. Because I'm a pro player.
To be honest, you are a pro player, at least when it comes to Go Control anyway. And that's fine. You could have at least done the OG break. For anyone who's not familiar, back in the old days, break is what people would use to describe when they were using Breaker's effect to go ahead and go after the back row. And now I get the effect of Sangan. If my deck ever decides it wants to open up, okay, there we go. I guess I'll grab this guy here. Is that good?
Sure.
I'll go ahead and let me check a grave. I'll go ahead and banish the Breaker.
Alright.
And I'll go ahead and summon Teskiomi and Book of Moon, the Air Knight. Probably not a good idea, but it was all I could really think of to do. Look how Skycat and Daniel are like fighting in the public chat. Hmm. Okay, well, Tuscany, the Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Sure.
Uh, Call the Haunted on BLS.
Yep. All right. GG and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is probably game. It's not hard to add a single BLS.
I meant this.
Yep, that's game. Okay, everyone, now we go on to game 2. You know, Dueling Book has like this really weird glitch where if you go to offer a rematch at the same time your opponent offers a rematch, nobody's able to accept it. And I guess I won't side because I don't even know what I would even side in this deck.
I mean, you just don't side for a mirror because, I mean, your deck is built to be it.
I'll take your word on that, as I'm not really familiar with Go Control. I'm familiar with everything else. I mean, I can still make a comeback. It's the best out of 5, so he has to beat me 2 more times before he wins the game. And I actually forget if I run 1 or 2 of this thing, so...
I have 2 in your deck that I gave you.
Okay. So that's a good thing you know, because I definitely didn't remember.
I've got none in my deck.
Mm-hmm. And I'll go ahead and break.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even going to change it.
Okay, now I'm a little bit worried about what that face down could be. I'll just go ahead and attack. I thought you said you didn't have any of that in your deck.
I didn't. That one's in my hand.
Fair enough. You know, I'm legitimately curious if there's ever a reason not to activate Pot of Greed when you draw into it.
Yeah. If you already have 6 in hand and are draw passing.
I guess that is definitely something to keep in mind. Definitely think of a few times where you wouldn't want a Graceful Charity as soon as you draw into it, though.
I never use Graceful. That's the key to using it.
Well, I mean, it's got a lot of really good niches to it, so I can definitely think of a few good reasons to use it. Oh, neat. I forget how many Magicians of Fates I run, so let me check. Okay, get banished. Get banished. Dueling Book, stop being... There we go. Dueling Book didn't want to register that I was trying to banish it.
So one of yours is in hand.
That would be correct.
Oh boy.
And I get to draw 1 card. in my extra deck? In the extra deck is very common. And then Metamorphosis on Air Knight. That might not have been a good idea, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I figured something like that was going to happen.
On your fiends, of course.
Okay, you call fiends. Well, at least I forced you to discard something. And bye-bye, hand. It was nice knowing you when I had you. And I'm just going to attack into that. Cameron drawing into all those limited cards. This one, is there literally ever a reason to set a spell or trap via Dust Tornado? Like, I've been trying to think of a timing, but I honestly can never find a single timing that...
Chain it to Delinquent Duo so they don't hit something you want to keep.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty legitimate combo. Speaking of
Cycle the Haunted in the end phase, and then bring it, and then Air Knight on your next turn.
Okay, so there are a few very specific niches that you can set something to make value out of it.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I actually completely forgot that Exiled Forces was in this format. Okay. Do you think that Morphing Jar could come back to 1 in the TCG, or do you think that it should stay banned forever?
I think it should be at 3, just for being terrible.
I mean, a card's effect is good. It's just the fact that the flip effect monster can really hurt it sometimes.
The only flip effects that should be banned are Cyber Jar and Fiber Jar. The Morphing Jars are just both too fair.
I mean, I personally think that it would be funny just to have Fiber Jar in the game. I don't think it would actually see any competitive play, but I also understand completely why it's banned, and I gotta think of what on earth I want to do here.
You know, I consider opening Songan to be more unfair than opening Duo.
Morphing Jar and Trick Stars would be kind of stupid. You could just set it, and if your opponent tries to attack into it, they're going to lose their whole hand, and you can go ahead and Reincarnation, and it's just one big annoyance. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and summon out Teskiomi and Book of Moon your Morphing Jar.
Sure.
And I forget if I run Morphing Jar, do I?
You do.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and banish that. I'm thinking if I want to do anything. Like, what do I even have in the grave? Yeah, I guess I'll take it for now. And I'll go ahead and call the Haunted on your attack declaration.
You can't call something that was summoned by metamorphosis.
Oh, right. I always forget that that's not a fusion summon. I'm an idiot sometimes. Well, in that case, never mind.
Okay.
I'll just take it. Now I'll go ahead and normal summon Tribe. Is that good?
Sure.
And we'll go ahead and fire off Sinister Serpent with my effect, calling fairies. And I'll just pass my turn.
Sure. I'll kill one of them.
Kind of figured you would. That's why I only summoned 3 of them. I really wish I could get my Air Knight into play right now. Oh, wait. I just realized I have an Air Knight in the graveyard. Call the Haunted on Air Knight.
Sure.
I feel like an idiot, everybody. I didn't realize that I even had an Air Knight in my graveyard. I thought I had only, like, level 4 monsters. I'll chain my Book of Moon on my Air Knight.
Okay.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to scoop. As you'll just revive Air Knight Parashot, and then I die. Or if we go by what a lot of people play, they just summon Exarion Universe and just boom. I'm going to lose this game. I can see it now. Oh, I offered a rematch. Oh, wait, you off. Yeah, it's that weird glitch where if both people offer a rematch, nobody can accept it.
Yeah.
At least it's not as game breaking as some of the glitches that you can get unrated sometimes. Like I had a glitch on rated one time where a card just completely poofed out of my deck. Like just poof.
I feel like I could have done more of a way of commentating, like my reads and stuff on your cards. This match.
Nah, if people want that, I can always have us record that later if people actually want me to do a video on that. Guys, let me know if you guys actually would like Cameron to do a read on what he was thinking, because I can guarantee you he's a lot better at this format than I am. Like, for example, my instinct was almost to do something incredibly stupid just now.
Is that summon good?
Yeah, your summon is good. You know, Daniel, if you want, since this video is looking like Glow Stream looks like it's going to be a really short one, and also Effect, you can go ahead and try your hand at battling Cameron. I'm pretty sure he'll He'll destroy you too. And also, do I keep doing it for like a spell or trapper monster? Let me read. Blah, blah, blah. That's good.
Spell or trap.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was spell trap or if it was a monster that I could add to my hand. Well, ripping pepperonis to me.
Or, okay, well, my screen said 3, so I clicked on 3. I don't care.
What else do I want to hit?
For anyone interested, I read a young morphing jar there because it is set 2.
Well, in that case, I think it's time for me to do something. I'm going to go ahead and... Heavy Storm. Any response?
No?
I'll go ahead and chain my Scapegoat.
Okay.
And I guess just because I'm going to lose this anyway, we'll also chain my Ring of Destruction.
Sure.
I actually think that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is going to be really good. I just don't know if I'll be able to get the game anytime soon. And the fact that they brought Defog as a move tutor moves means I can actually get back a lot of Pokemon that I lost in the fire. So it's actually appealing to me now. I mean, I won't be able to get some of the events, but I can get some of the other stuff. I actually have no idea what the new team is, so I can't really offer any insight into what that could be. Rainbow Rocket. That sounds interesting. I don't know who Revolver is, but whoever Revolver is, he does not sound like a Pokemon character. And then end phase Dust Tornado, because I forgot I had this face down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his picture's really good. I just had to censor it because I don't want to risk getting in trouble by YouTube. I was wondering how long until he would flip over his morphing jar.
Until I knew you had BLS to discard.
Fair enough. Although, what if I was just checking my grave just to check it, and you really discard something like a Sinister Serpent or something?
That's cool too, because I still reset my own hand. Now, let's see.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and Tribute for Air Knight. Is that good? And now I got to debate on, do I want to attack the set or do I want to attack the jar? I'm just going to attack into what I suspect to be a Magician of Fate. Never mind. I'll have to look at it after Cameron's done destroying me. And oh wow, what do you know? I was right, it was a Magician of Fate.
Sometimes you're just right. I mean, sometimes I also made it obvious by the fact that I deep drew into my deck and, risked Heavy Storm being, destroyed by a Dust Tornado, that I was going to hit Magician of Fate at some point.
True. To be honest, I just figured it was Magician of Fate just because of the scenario of what your grave and hand look like. Summon Outbreaker. Oh, bye-bye, field. Daniel, you are not always right. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I really like Lunalights to get a Link monster just because they're my favorite deck. And I also might finally be getting a Lunalight deck, as a friend says she'll get me the bulk of it. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do to replace Barrellow Dragon, as that's basically a card that I use in dire situations or when up against a monster I can't handle, and that summon is good. Oh, bye-bye, monster. Now, at the same time, I'd also like the DD series to get an actual legitimate support that actually makes them function as a deck. Like, I don't think it'll ever happen, but I would love for it to happen just because it'd be really cool. Like, what do you think about that one, Cameron?
What deck?
DDDs, like DDD Warrior Lady, DDD Command, you know, that series.
Yeah, they're cool cards. I like them.
Like, they've always been pretty decent as just tech cards, but they've never really been playable as their own deck, you know?
Yeah.
One sec.
What?
I really gotta get them to stop calling me that name. Okay, what was I doing again? Did I attack already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you drew.
Okay, I couldn't remember. What do I want to do from there? I guess let's go ahead and delinquent duo you.
Okay.
Not what I was hoping to hit, but that will do. I don't think Dark Magicians necessarily need a Link monster because they don't really go into their extra deck more than once a turn. Or at least generally speaking. I mean, with the new introduction of Link monsters, they can go into them pretty easily because of that. Hey, do you remember that one number monster that Dark Magician sometimes runs so they can go into, like, double Firewall Dragon or something?
Number 42?
Yeah, number 42, that Tomahawk thingy that gives you a bunch of tokens.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I get for trying to play a little bit of a mind game. I mean, I don't even necessarily need a Tamias searchable. I just need a way to search out Tamias at the very least. Since the issue with Tamias is that it's not searchable by anything in Dark Magician, to my knowledge. I mean, maybe they are, but I can't think of any way that they're searchable off memory. And your summon is good. And I'll go ahead and chain the Mystical Space Typhoon.
Okay.
think this game is probably over within the next turn or two.
Yeah. Going to use Thousand Eyes effect to take it.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I also figured it was Sinister Serpent, but I knew it didn't matter.
I actually am kind of surprised that you made that read, to be honest, because I was thinking about doing something else, but I figured it would be too obvious.
Do you want me to normal summon Tsukiyomi, Premature Exiled Force, or a normal summon Tribe?
Does it matter? I lose no matter which one of those you do.
Which is cooler? Actually,
I say you go.
no.
I say you go ahead and do the Tribe Virus, blow up your own field, and then attack me for game.
Yeah, actually, I know what I can do. I can do both.
Well, everyone, I think Cameron's going to finish me off in about 5 seconds. So, any last words before I die? Probably none. Okay, well, GG, well played there.
Good games.
Now, so I was originally trying to get off Morphine Jar because I just top deck it. I wasn't thinking I shouldn't have chained the Mystical Space Typhoon, but it wouldn't have made any difference. You would have done this thing anyway.
I would have souped, and then I would have called. The only difference it would have made is that I would have souped and had to Premature Exiled Force.
Fair enough. But yeah, that's the match. So if you guys are seeing this, you make it to the end. Let me know what you guys think, and maybe if you guys enjoy this, I'll steal Cameron for what's that format you're always telling me about again?
Edison.
Whatever Edison format is, I'll play him in whatever that is. Seriously, what is that? I have no idea what it is.
It's March 2010, before the Shining Dark. Yes.
I just want to point out that sounds like a movie title.
Might be.